Hey y'all, welcome to Taycassomadethat. Thank you for coming through, okay? So, I made a beat, and this is a breakdown, like sped up from, I think it's like 42 minutes, 41 minutes, down to 50 something seconds, okay? So, if you, well, I'm not gonna post the longer video, but this is my process. I like to build beats out. I build beats out, and so this is showcasing me building my beats and how I do that. Maybe I might post a longer one, you know. We'll see how this goes. But yeah, I hope you enjoy. Okay? Taycassomadethat. Thank y'all for coming through to see me do the process of making my beat, building my beat out. Okay. I think this session was one session, so like 40 something minutes long. But I think I did one other session another day before, like a few days ago, and that session was like about 40-ish minutes too. So overall, about like an hour and a half of making this beat right here. So yeah, I thank you for coming through. This was fun. Look out for more of these or something similar to me doing whatever I do with my beats, okay, and my creations of the beats, okay, how I do them, what I'm doing them with, how I'm creating them, something like that, all of that, So, just be looking out. I don't normally be calling out numbers and shit, but I done seen a whole bunch of 1111. It's 1111 right now, and I just saw 111. So I just know that this is going to be something good. If you, maybe I might start doing things surrounding Garageband and also Logic Pro. Since I have been using them for a little bit now, and I know some things, I guess, maybe, possibly. And so, I can post some things about that, because I remember, I still be learning and shit, but it's also like, it's a lot to learn. It's a lot to learn on both GarageBand and Logic Pro, okay? So it's like, I still be learning, but I also know a lot. I like my shortcuts and shit. If you watch the video, you didn't see, or of course you watched the video, you're like watching this because this is after. Okay, but okay, so you're watching the video, or you did watch it. Hopefully you're still watching it, okay? But I'm saying, like, you didn't see me really pull down any, what's it called? See, I don't even know. No, I'm playing, but for real, like, the menus at the top, okay? Because I use my shortcuts. And so I will say that that's one tip that I'll give out if you're a shortcut person. because you have to remember that shit in your head, you know. I mean, but eventually you get used to them. I guess I just been using them for a while now, so it's just like my hands just be kind of doing shit every now and then. Sometimes I be moving too fast and shit, but it's like, you know, yeah, you know, like shortcuts are important. Muy importante, okay? Muy importante, especially if you're trying to work fast, but also work like elegantly. I don't know why that's coming up, but elegantly, okay? And like precisely, pristinely. Look, all these words, okay? But for real. So if you want to work like that, then shortcuts are the answer on both. Well, shortcuts are not as easy, okay, as easy to use on GarageBand, because GarageBand does not have as many shortcuts as it does, as Logic Pro does, okay? However, the shortcuts that are there on GarageBand are very useful. But once you move over to Logic Pro, it's like, yes, like all of the shortcuts. And there's so many shortcuts. Like you could learn so many shortcuts. I don't know all the shortcuts, but the ones that I do know, they're very helpful for me. And so that's why I know them. I started to learn them like as soon as, because I was like, I need to know the shortcuts. Like shortcuts is me. I need to know shortcuts, okay? But it's like, you know, so shortcuts are important. And so on GarageBand, there are less shortcuts, but they're also still easy. But once you transition over to Logic Pro, then it's like you have the understanding, or you'll see that you have a lot more shortcuts to use. But then it's like if you're going from Logic Pro to GarageBand, like I do a lot of times now, you see that like certain things that you can do on Logic Pro, you cannot do on GarageBand. And so it's just like your mind has to like go back to like, or move over, let's like a transition or something over to GarageBand. And so it's just like that, because certain things you just cannot do within GarageBand that you can do on Logic Pro. And so it's just, you know, like I like GarageBand. I mean, I like Logic Pro for everything, but I like GarageBand for recording, okay? I don't know why, but I do. Like GarageBand is a lot more easier for me recording than Logic Pro, because Logic Pro you have to like, you know, it's more advanced. And so if you're trying to be on some advanced shit, then Logic Pro, yes. But if you're trying to still you have to do a lot more, or a little bit more within GarageBand to get the same like sound or something. But sometimes it's also a little bit easier, because you don't have to do as much in GarageBand that you do have to do in Logic Pro in order to get the sound, because you have so many more buttons, you have so many more like effect options, like compressor types, channel EQs, you know, like there's so many FX, audio effects that you can add more. Well, I don't know, maybe more a little bit in Logic Pro, but honestly, like GarageBand really has so much. Like that's why it's like I like GarageBand for the what's it called? Recording. Building a beat is just not as easy in GarageBand though. It's just really not. Like it's easy if you're starting off, but like once you get to Logic Pro and you know how to, and you learn how to build beats out or make a beat, whatever you say, I build beats out. So I'm gonna say build beats. I build beats. I'm a beat builder. Okay? And so, alright, something like Bob the Builder is coming to me right now. Okay, because you know this is like a YouTube video, and so you know I treat this like YouTube for real. So, yes. I think that I've given some nice tips. Okay, I think that I've given some nice tips on Garageband and Logic Pro. Shortcuts. They're easy. You just have to remember them, you know? And then also going from Logic Pro to GarageBand. If you want more like videos like this, comment and let me know, because, I'll put some shit together, make some shit shake. But I need like topics. So like, if you're working on GarageBand, like, what do you want to learn about GarageBand or something? If you're working on Logic Pro, like, what do you want to learn about Logic Pro, or how you use Logic Pro? And then that'll spark something in me. Or I can use the same topic, and whatever. And, I'll shout you out or something. But, I'll let you know. You'll know if it's like your exact topic or something. If it's like, whatever I can talk about. I don't know. Something like that. So, just let me know. But look forward to some more of these. I think this was cool. I enjoyed this. Okay? I hope that you do also at the same time. Okay? Okay? But for real. Alright. Thank you for coming through again. This is Taycassomadethat, and it's a Taycassomadethat.